successful man with bad intentions. It's like, get with the program, dude. You've been given magic. You've been given gold. I'm done. It's on. Bring it. I'm by winning. You know, everybody thinks I'm the problem. I'm bipolar. Thanks, Dr. Loser. You know, bipolar. The earth is bipolar. Proud of what I've created. It was radical. Of course. Why wouldn't I be? What don't we do all day?
In a much better place these days.
And I got magic, and I got poetry at my fingertips, and I'm, and this is, this includes naps. I'm an F-18, bro, and I will destroy you in the air, and I will deploy my ordnance to the ground. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I am on a drug. It's called Charlie Sheen. It's not available because if you try it once, you will die. Your face will melt off, and your children will weep over your exploded body. Too much. So it's just I woke up and decided, I've been kicked around, I've been criticized, I've been like the aw shucks guy with like this bitch in rock star life, and I'm just finally gonna completely embrace it, wrap both arms around it, and love it violently, and defend it violently through violent hatred. You're dealing with a Vatican assassin. Sorry. What does that mean, you're wondering? Whatever, it's just a joke. People take everything so literally. How about I tell them I'm a high priest, Vatican assassin warlock. I'm Hitler, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It comes from my grand wizard master. I don't know, man. Stuff just comes out, and it's entertaining, and it's fun, and it sounds different than all the other garbage people are spewing, If the true story was ever told, of course, it would have to be on cable. Because I'm honest, and I think the honesty not only, shines through in my work, but also in my personal life. Part of that code is apologizing when you're wrong and just owning it, and not like getting into the quagmire of stupidity behind it, but just looking at what you did, own your part, dismiss it and move forward. Oh, wow, God, wow, I kind of set that one up nicely, didn't I? Yeah, no, I'm really upset about how something was interpreted that I feel terrible about. So I think we should just clear the air on that. They were like suddenly labeling me an anti-Semite. Yeah, no, I'm not. Why would I be? I mean, based on what? No, that's a mindset that I would never entertain. Stay away from the crack, which I think is pretty good advice, unless you can manage it socially, Dan. Yeah, it was a joke. Yes, because it's so absurd. But when you got a highly evolved brain and you're trying to like roll out your humor, you can't. I guess that's on me. I don't know. You don't really think about that in the middle of it, and then people remind you of it, and you're like, oh, shame, oops, move on. What are you gonna do? Like, go change it? Because I was people pleasing for too long, and when you're people pleasing, your soul is dead. Because at the end of the day, you're left with yourself, and you think, God, I didn't take care of myself. Again, radical people like Sean Penn and Mel Gibson and Colin Farrell and P. Rose, and they didn't give me any advice, and within that, there's great advice. It was just love. It was just, just seeing what's up. Yeah, no, he has no right to do that, and that's judgment, and I have no interest in that. I don't care if it's my dad or the guy down the street or someone that, like, fell out of the sky. No interest in that. I don't care if he's my dad. Back off with your judgment. Last time I took drugs, I probably took more than anybody could survive. I don't know, man. I was banging 7-gram rocks and finishing them because that's how I roll. I have one speed. I have one gear. Go. Because I'm me. I'm different. I just have a different constitution. I have a different brain. I have a different heart. I have a different, I get tiger blood, man. Dying's for fools. I'm proud of what I've created. It was radical. Because I expose people to magic. I expose them to something they're never otherwise going to see in their boring, normal lives. I mean, what's not to love? It was epic. The run I was on made Sinatra, Flynn, Jagger, Richards, all of them just look like, droopy-eyed, armless children. I was born dead. Get on that one for a second. Yeah, umbilical cord, was like floppy baby, the whole thing. Yeah, it was bad. My dad's like trying to bring Catholicism into the room, and the doctor's like, shut that Bible, get over here and do your job while I do mine. It was radical, and he just beat the hell out of me. And finally this voice emerged and said, I'm alive. Bring it, They can't process me because it doesn't make sense because I'm not normal, and they're normal. That's another paradigm I'd like to smash. Oh, I'm the sum total of all my experiences. BS, man. You're the sum total of what's going on right now. It's just pure magic. And I keep looking around and going, wow, not only do I deserve this, but it's like, it's on. We win so radically in our underwear before our first cup of coffee, it's scary. People say it's lonely at the top, but I sure like the view. Well, look at what they do. Look at what I do. Duh. It's exciting, it's fun, and you already know what you're getting before you meet them. What's not to watch? They're the best at what they do, and I'm the best at what I do, and together it's like, it's on. Sorry, Middle America. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, who wants to deal with all the small talk and nonsense, and so you're paying for something that eliminates that, and I don't know, it makes sense to me. As long as you're not lying to anybody. As long as you're not lying to people. I think whatever you do and there's no children involved, then you're okay. But people are going to judge it because they're so jealous and they're doing it behind closed doors. And it's like, really, dude? Really? Being a ball player, I believe in numbers. I'm not going over 4. I'm not the marriage guy, but maybe the 3 of us will get married. I don't know. Oh, now it's a polygamy story. It's a polygamy story. It's clean. You know, there's cleansing. There's healing here. There's laughter. There's children. There's beautiful women and perfect food. And it's just, we just win. Hey, kids, your dad's a rock star. Look at his experiences. Look at what he survived. Bang. There are some of your lessons, but the real lessons are going to be in the future. They'll wake up one day and realize how cool Dad is, and, you know, he signs all the checks on the front, not the back, and that, you know, we need him, and we need his wisdom and his bitchedness.